University of Western Ontario. I'm the conference chair for TANN19. This is the third time we have this conference. The main goal of this conference is to have people who are working the nanotechnology, nanoscience, and use advanced nanomaterials for different applications. We want all people together to share the idea, knowledge, experience, to be able to boost the nanotechnology from the theoretical to the applications. We expect nanotechnology can be the key area to bring more revolution, to change the lifestyles and so on. So I think the conference like TANN will help the people, not just the researchers, but also the publics to understand how important the nanotechnology is, and also help the researchers to be able to transfer the studies in lab to the market, and to be able to really impact to our daily lives.
My keynote was on the dark side of the interface, and I've presented some stuff about catalysis and how we can use nanoparticles and nanomaterials for catalysis. Now, catalysis is a process by which we can improve the kinetics of a reaction, and these nanoparticles, a lot of development has been done. However, the key mechanism at work and what happens on the interface is very difficult to probe. One of the methods to probe it is transmission electron microscopy and spectroscopy. And using these tools, you can determine a lot of information about using these tools, you can probe a lot of key information to discover what is the mechanism by which it works, and also provide a rational design for new types of catalysts. The purpose of the conference is, of course, networking and see old collaborators, look at for new projects and also new collaborators. And of course, when you come at a conference that has everybody has similar interests, then you can start bridging those topics and those disciplines and start thinking about what is the new thing on or new collaborations.
Hi, my name is Peter Searles, and I'm a master's student at the University of Toronto in the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. My current research area is in the field of nanomechanics and materials, looking mostly at from a solid mechanics perspective of engineering within the nanoscale. And I focus on tribology and nanomechanics, mostly of solid lubricant films. So my research area tends to be fairly broad in terms of the nanomechanical scale. We look at everything from fracture strength and fatigue and how many of these materials perform, all the way to how they'll perform up to a macro scale, and looking at when you scale these nanomaterials back up to a full application-specific setting, then how will they perform throughout their required application. For me, that tends to be with regards to space applications. So that brings in a whole bundle of fun with regards to vacuum conditions, high and low temperatures, and a lot of very interesting mechanics and how they all kind of play together. So having the ability to look at it from a resolution of a nanoscale really tends to make things interesting in helping to understand.
My name is Winnie. I'm from Carleton University, and my expertise is in silicon photonics. And today I had the pleasure to be a keynote speaker for the TANN conference 2019. And in the past, in 2012, I was also a keynote speaker for the ICNFA, so I had a long history. So I think this conference is quite unique because the scope of the conference is very large, very broad. So the students can actually, young researchers entering the field can actually have a very broad survey of the field, and then hopefully they can be inspired or be engaged into a specific area that some of the speakers cover.
I'm Dr. Kiani from Ontario Tech University. I'm really pleased to be in TANN19 conference as a co-chair. I would like to thank all the attendants, all the organizers for organizing such a great event in nanotechnology and related discipline to nanotechnology. As you know, nowadays in all the day activities we hear about nanotechnology. We use nanotechnology in devices, in different applications. So this year TANN conference happened in Carleton University in Ottawa. Ottawa is a great city for sure. It's the capital of Canada with a lot of attraction, art museum, the hill, the parliament buildings. Sessions so far, they were great. We have a lot of exciting talks from different universities around the world, and I believe attending such conferences for the young researcher in the field is very essential. It helps them to build networking, to expose their research area, to learn from other attendants, and I'm sure that they all find it very interesting and useful.